Welcome back to a special edition of jmcGarage. And right now I have the 2025 Ford Maverick in the garage on a jack stand. We're going to look underneath this thing to see if this truck truly has a GPF. Now you may be like, what in the world is a GPF? And it's been in the talk lately. That's called a gasoline particulate filter. And I'm happy, well, let me kind of back that up. Let's go ahead and look underneath the truck and see if this particular truck, equipped with the 2-liter Ecoboost, the MPC Ecoboost, actually has a gasoline particulate filter. I'm gonna have my son hand me the camera. Awesome, and we're gonna go underneath. Here we go. Live footage. Well, not live, this has been pre-recorded. Okay. So, right now, what you're looking at is the exhaust system for the Maverick. Now, as you can see, as we go down this exhaust, all the way back to the muffler. Just to let you know, I'm not showing you everything. This is all the exhaust. Now, you may be like, what is this thing right there? That right there is a secondary cat converter. That is all that is. That is not a gasoline particulate filter, and I'm happy to report that this vehicle does not have a gasoline particulate filter. If we look up, in fact, let me change my light. If we look up further, if we can look past the drive shaft, we see the primary cat. Now, what I can't show you, okay, you can see it right there. Beyond the flex pipe, there is an O2 sensor. That is all that is. So, and then you can see where it bolts up to the turbo. You can see that band clamp right there beyond the drive shaft. So, right there, I don't know if you can see that band clamp, but anyway, so right there we have the primary cat, and then we have the secondary cat. And that is it. That is all we have. There's, oh, mate, you can see it a little bit better now. Again, just trying to get this off the cuff. But there is no gasoline particulate filter on this truck. So not only is there no gasoline particulate filter on this truck, that means that this truck is pushing the full 250 horsepower. Let me get back up here. Pushing the full 250 horsepower. Now, what we can do, son, come follow me. We can look in the back here to see if there's anything back here. And there is nothing. This is the back here, out of the muffler, comes up over, around the spare tire there. That's a little resonator. And there goes the tailpipe. That's it. No gasoline particulate filter. In fact, from my understanding, what Ford has said is they're thinking about, they're not for sure, but they're thinking about introducing that GPF come the middle of summer. So I'm going to keep my eye on this truck and keep my eye on subsequent builds coming up after. But as of right now, if you get a 2-liter 2025 Maverick equipped with this 2-liter MPC Ecoboost, you will not get a gasoline particulate filter. So don't worry about it. All it has is a primary cat and then a secondary cat, and that's it. Same thing on the Bronco Sport. It's built in the same factory. If you happen to pick up a 2025 Bronco Sport, it will not have a gasoline particulate filter. It has a primary cat, it has a secondary cat, and then that's it. So just to be clear, the Maverick is not coming, at least initial builds are not coming with a GPF. In fact, I'm unclear and I'm unsure if Ford is ever going to introduce a GPF, especially with the new administration that's already been into office now for 2 days. So, as a result of that, we now know for sure, at least for right now, we'll see what happens in the summer months and as newer builds start coming online, if Ford is going to introduce the GPF, but I don't think they will. And if they do, they may introduce it just for California and maybe a few select states. Those in California, please, I would love to know if you're living in California and if you have access to the Maverick with the 2-liter in California, please look underneath of it to see if there's a big, massive GPF. And you may be like, how do I know if it's a GPF? How do I know if it's not just another cat? Well, I will say this about GPFs. They have to monitor the air pressure going in and the air pressure coming out, because if there's a blockage, then it has to clear that blockage out. So you'll see an air pressure sensor right before the GPF and an air pressure sensor right after the GPF. And the GPF is almost going to look like a big catalytic converter. But if you see these extra sensors before and after, then you know it's a GPF. And the air pressure sensors are not going to be wires like on a O2 sensor, like what we saw here. They're actually going to be almost like vacuum lines, so to speak, hard vacuum lines. But anyway, that's what to look for. This particular vehicle, despite everything that you've been reading and everybody that's putting stuff out there on the internet, this does not have it. I just showed you. This is a 2025 Ford Maverick, and it does not have a I got to prove it to you, because some people are going to argue with me in the comments. Look, 2025 Maverick. 2025 Maverick, and no GPF. We were just underneath of it. Anyway, I don't know how else to make it plain, because I know some people are going to be like, but John, I'm just telling you right now, there's no GPF on this, so don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about that kind of maintenance just yet. Anyway, you guys be blessed. Let me know questions, comments, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Again, this is JMC Garage. This is John for JMC Garage. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in for more videos that are coming. You guys be blessed.